Hello Enid, I am Diana Hernandez, Communication Assistant for the City of Enid. With me is Assistant City Manager Scott Morris. Scott, good to see you.
Good afternoon. What a beautiful day it is out there today.
Oh my gosh, it is nice. It is really nice. You can tell that we are full swing into spring and summer activities are getting real near.
It was definitely a gorgeous Easter weekend. I don't know if you had a chance to get outside. I was outside as much as I could almost all weekend long, so it was great. I know a lot of people, you know, the city had their egg hunt at Crossland Park. I think that went really well. It was well attended.
Yes.
I think they had over 9,000 eggs that were gone in about an hour.
Oh my gosh, I bet those kids had lots of fun. But yes, it was a really beautiful weekend, perfect for Easter, and I know a lot of people are happy about that.
I heard a lot of lawnmowers firing up on Saturday morning.
Yep. All right, we're gonna jump into some press releases. A lot of concrete repairs going on around the Enid area. So first one is closure of 2320 area, Sioux area for concrete repairs. This is estimated to take 2 weeks beginning today. Another concrete project is closure of Kaw and Sioux intersection for concrete repairs. Again, estimated 2 weeks beginning today. And intermittent lane closures on Randolph and Grand for waterline relocation. This project is estimated to last 3 weeks and to begin today as well. And more concrete repairs is closure of intersection of Oxford and Midway. This began on Tuesday, March 30th, and that is estimated to last 3 weeks. Do you want to talk about that real quick?
You know, the city has made a large effort over the last year to do a lot of these intersections, and you know, we might not have the funding to do all of the roadway repairs that we want to all at once, and so a lot of these road closures that you see to concrete repairs, it's a different type of program that we established to try to repair smaller sections of road that are in need of repair, so that we can get to more areas of Enid and get more done without having to do the entire road all at once. And so a lot of these intersections are a part of that program. We started out with about $600,000 in the budget, and we upped it to $1 million. So we've spent about $1 million in the last year on these type of concrete repairs, and it's really been an effective tool to take care of some of these problems. And the reason that a lot of these were identified and called in is, you know, people have reported a lot of these same places on See-Click Fix. And so if you see an intersection or a really bad part of the road, fill out a See-Click Fix. That lets us know that we, you know, if we can get out there and make a temporary fix on it, we might be looking at it on down the road for a more permanent fix. So I have looked at this intersection here at Oxford and Midway, and they have already gotten a lot accomplished. I know there's a lot of utilities underneath that one, but they've done a great job on it. Also, a reminder, the next announcement we have, green yard waste collection begins today. So if you have a green cart, you should have put it out this morning, and that is that's for your yard waste, and they will pick that up in a separate truck, take that so it doesn't have to be mixed in with the regular trash that we have and sent to the landfills. I actually forgot to put mine out. It was full over the weekend, and I forgot to put it out this morning, so I should have listened to the press release that we already put out. And we've been talking about it for quite some time, but I forgot. And then another thing that's coming up is we're doing another annual hazardous household collection, and that is going to be on May the 1st, and it is a Saturday from 9 to 1 at the Service Center at 1500 West Poplar Avenue. And this is an excellent way. We get these calls about it every year and throughout the summer that, hey, I've got these, you know, maybe some pool chemicals, maybe some, you know, something for your yard, some type of a treatment, and you don't know what to do with it.
Right.
We have a day for you. It is free. Come by the Service Center on Saturday, May the 1st. these have to be disposed of safely, and we do not want people putting, oil-based paints and stains and pool chemicals and old fuel together in a trash can, because if you've got one of these and your neighbor's got another one and you put them in there, you can start a fire in a trash truck really quickly. We do not want to put the public in danger. We do not want to put our employees in danger, and we want to be friendly to the environment. So we've got a special day to collect all of these things. We do it about once a year, so we'll be getting this press release out later this month, I believe, to let people know and spread the word. If you've got neighbors that are wondering about these things, and then spread the word. People are always wondering, what do I do with my old pills, my old outdated pharmaceuticals, or how do I get rid of these products? And we've got a day planned just for you.
Awesome, thank you for that information.
Yeah.
Now, the public library, Enid Public Library, is hosting citizen test prep classes. Now, this will begin April the 7th through October the 27th, every Wednesday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. And you can pre-register going at enidpubliclibrary.org. Any other questions, feel free to send them our way. We can facilitate those questions as well. Now, we're going to jump into some happenings here at the City of Enid. Here at Human Resources, we are recruiting for several positions. And so if you see anything you're interested, think that you would be good at it, you are probably right. So go ahead and apply and join the team. We would love to have you on board. Next slide, we are going to be talking about fleet management. This is one of our teams, departments here at the City of Enid that you don't really see a whole lot. They work a lot behind the scenes, and they're always doing a fantastic job in making sure that all our vehicles are up and running and can keep all our crews out working. And what you see that they're doing is crews replacing the brakes on a truck in the city's fleet. So thank you, Fleet Management, for all that you guys do.
One of the other things that they do, they do preventative maintenance on every piece of equipment within the City of Enid. So they keep track of that on a computer system, and they are constantly sending reminders to supervisors that we need to see this equipment, we need to do an oil change, we need to check the tires, we need to do all of these different things. So they are keeping us on the road. Thanks to Fleet Management. You're doing a great job.
Yes, thank you. Next is stormwater and roadway maintenance. It's a little tongue twister there. Crews are preparing East Cornell Avenue for asphalt between North 3rd Street and Rock Island Boulevard. These are the guys that go out and actually fill these potholes. They do a lot of work from even drainages, and they clean those up, and that is really neat. Now, maybe you want to touch on this, Scott, a little bit, but before we're getting into mowing season, and a lot of those grass clippings get stuck into those drainages. Now, stormwater and roadway maintenance do a great job of clearing those out. But that would be something, to look out for when people start mowing their lawns, and to be mindful of those drainages so that they can still work properly.
That is right. Like in the picture that you see there on the screen, they will be in this area and pouring asphalt and using our machine. So they're not just doing potholes, they're replacing entire streets. They'll be doing asphalt in that area Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday this week, and with a big asphalt machine, and making some great improvements over there. But you are right about the roadway maintenance part of this department. When it rains, these are the guys that you see. They're out unclogging storm drains and things like that. So as we are mowing, that is one of the things to try to be thoughtful of, is don't just aim your discharge of your mower out into the middle of the street and blow all of your don't blow your grass all into the street, because it will eventually make its way and plug up these storm drains. And so that department would appreciate your teamwork and cooperation so that we can keep the water flowing down the creek and not rising up.
Awesome, thank you, Scott. Next is Parks and Recreation. Crews are painting the floor, preparing for Champlain Pool's summer opening. They're painting the floors on the Champlain Pool bathhouse. Thank you, Parks and Recreation, for that. Next department is Technical Services. Crews installing network and radio at North Washington and West Broadway Avenue. These guys don't just do a lot of technical work, they get outside into really high places. So thank you guys for helping us stay connected. Next is solid waste services, solid waste picking up commercial trash. So they take care of not just residents, but all our commercial, in residential, commercial needs, and I think even out. I think you might correct me if I'm wrong on that. But thank you, solid waste services. And next is utility maintenance. Utility maintenance repairing a service line on West Poplar. And next is water production. Pumpage for the week is 45,508,050 gallons of water. Water production, collecting meter reads, and drawdown of drum and well. All right, now we're pulling up to the study session. Do you have anything that you want to share with us?
Well, I do know that our study session item that we'll be talking about in depth is our capital improvement projects that we have upcoming. So we have not budgeted these items, but usually we might be able to accomplish between maybe 10 and 12 to 14 million dollars at a max of what kind of projects we can accomplish in a given year, and depending on sales tax, how much money that we have to accomplish. I think on the study session, we may have identified close to 40 to 45 million dollars of street and water and other projects that we really feel like are things that we would like to get done and that the city needs. And so that is always the challenging part of every budget year. And it'll be good for all of the incoming commissioners to see what this process looks like, because there are a lot of good projects that we have to wait till the next budget year to accomplish. We have to select the best projects that we can, and some of those are in an order where we're setting one project up and getting the next one ready for the next year. So that will be a great study session to go through and look at all of the needs that the city has, and I'm sure there are even more that aren't on the list, but these are the projects that we've identified that we would like to repair soon. So that'll be a great study session. Looking forward to that. The main session tomorrow evening, there really are, I think there is one admin item that may not be on the list that you have coming up. There are a lot of consent items. There are a lot of good things happening. There are several proclamations, and we're going to recognize some employees of the month. So it will be a good session. There could be one admin item on there to discuss, to take off the table the discussion that was started at the last council meeting about collecting data from the police department. So that could be on the agenda. That was some talk of that. So that very well could be out there, and we'll see if there's enough votes to untable it and discuss it.
All right.
So that could be on the session tonight. I wanted to hit on another thing that happened this last weekend. I don't know if everyone caught it. There was quite a bit of buzz about it, but the Enid AM Ambucks put out American flags on the Veterans Memorial Bridge. Yeah. And if you did not have a chance to drive over the bridge on Friday last week, you really missed out what that is going to look like, because it was a sight to see. It was really beautiful. Saturday morning, I was a part of the crew that we picked those flags up, and the Ambucks put those flags out every holiday, and so you'll get to see those again coming up. I believe the next holiday coming up is Memorial Day at the end of next month. So they'll be out there again every holiday coming up, and if you would like more information on those flags, you can contact the Ambucks, and if you even want to sponsor a flag, I'm sure they'd be happy to help you with that. But it was quite a sight to see, and a lot of people were excited about it, and I saw several social media videos that people took as they drove over the bridge, and it was exciting.
Yeah, I did hear about that. I didn't see it, unfortunately, but I did hear a lot of talk about that, even from Enid News and Eagle, so that's really great.
Yes.
All right, so let's jump into some COVID numbers. And For Garfield County, total confirmed cases 7,696. For Enid, 6,808. Total confirmed deaths in Garfield County, 89. And for Enid, 80. Recovered cases in Garfield County, 7,445. And for Enid, 6,575. And currently, active cases for Garfield County, 162. And for Enid, 153. And do you want to close us out with anything, any remarks?
You know, with the COVID numbers, they're updating these numbers once a week now, and they did have a very, very tiny increase from the last time that they put these numbers out. But I'm so encouraged because more and more people in the community are continuing to get the vaccine. We had an employee vaccination day today, and so the Johnson & Johnson vaccine was available to City of Enid employees this morning, and a lot of them went ahead and partook in that. I know a lot of people have been vaccinated, and I think the more and more, exposures to this, COVID, we can have, the closer we are to being over with COVID-19. I know that it feels like we're mostly back to normal, and this last Easter weekend, I know that a lot of people, finally, I know at least 2 or 3 people that haven't been back to church in a year, and they finally went back to church on Easter Sunday this last weekend. And so I'm hoping that things just get more and more normal, and we have a great summer, and all of our activities that we want to do can continue. So we do have a lot of great things that we want to do this spring and summer, city activities and different things. And so I'm very hopeful that we can enjoy those within the City of Enid.
Awesome. Thank you, Scott. And thank you for joining me today. And thank you at home watching us. Let me see. I don't have any questions from any of our viewers. So join us for another City Management Update. Same place, same time, next Monday at 1:30. Thank you. And as always, have a great week and stay safe. Bye.